Welcome back to part 2.
Sorry, I didn't know she had already hit record. This time we're making another shortbread. And I gave Ian the choice of 3 different recipes. And he picked vanilla. So,
What a basic beep.
I would have picked the chocolate and toffee.
Ooh.
But
Chocolate and toffee would have been so yummy.
I creamed the butter.
Which was a cup of butter.
And now I'm putting in 2/3 a cup of granulated sugar. But I already had the 1/3 a cup out, so I'm just using
1/3, whatever works.
Yeah.
So, you guys should let us know in the comments what your favorite Christmas cookies were as a kid. I'm pretty basic too. My favorite Christmas cookie is peanut butter blossoms, by far. Like, even though by Christmas usually the Hershey Kisses have fallen out of the center, it's still one of my favorites. Classic. What's your favorite Christmas cookie from childhood, Megan?
Buckeyes.
Well, that's a candy, not a cookie.
Alright, well that was always my favorite.
Because if I would have been like my favorite, I would have been like Buckeyes.
My favorite cookie.
Actually, my favorite candy would be potato candy. If you know how to do it right.
No, that's way too much sugar.
Way too much sugar. See, I have to have as much sugar as possible because I'm not really sweet.
My favorite cookie would have been my mom's candy cane cookies.
They were good.
There's a cup of sugar and the other third.
It's
I do
2/3.
I do things the most difficult way possible. Can't help it.
I just want y'all to know that on this side of the blender, guess what?
Yes, I'm
Or mixer.
the best.
She's making the mess. Not me this time. She is. So, Megan, when you were a kid, what was the one year that you got a Christmas gift that it was like something that you really, really wanted and you were so happy when you got it?
Why are you asking me this?
Because I figured we'd make it a little interesting for our viewers.
The tough question.
Alright, I will tell you that it's a toss-up for me between my Care Bear, of course, and my Cabbage Patch doll. Her name was Gabby, because my family used to call me Gabigail. And and I remember getting like a snowboard one year, and I was really excited about that. But one year, I got like this dog, and you ripped open underneath, you ripped her open, and she had all kinds of little puppies in there, and they looked like little Cocker Spaniels almost, or Brittany Spaniels, and they had all different sizes and different markings, and they all had like a little collar bow, and one was blue and one was pink. Nowadays, I guess they probably wouldn't put them on, just let you decide.
Only in the 80s.
Yeah. Well, only in the 80s are they gonna give you a dog that you pretty much rip open, and are like, oh, it's giving birth to all these puppies, but it's not giving birth. It was just.
Did that open? I need to feels too caught up in childhood nostalgia. 2/3 a cup of sugar.
2/3 cup of sugar. And a 1/3 cup powdered sugar.
Yeah, this will be fun.
Do you guys remember in the 80s going around and what? It's too low for her to get it, so I will assist her. But do you guys remember the light displays before there was all these blow up things that people put in the yard? The lazy rich person's yard decor. Because if you buy the cheaper ones, they pop. Ready?
Yeah.
1/3 powdered sugar. Can it go in here, Megan?
Good thing about this recipe is everything goes in the blender.
Yay, she doesn't have to whisk it, whisk it, whisk it. Good.
This will need a tablespoon, a teaspoon,
A teaspoon.
a teaspoon of fine salt.
Like this little shit?
Yeah,
I mean, this stuff?
yeah. Then we normally use a kosher salt, and that's not fine. But this recipe is specifically calls for fine salt. And now that Dale has figured out how to open the container.
Alright, let's talk about this container. Y'all, look at, there's like the usual opening, like when you really want to get the stuff out, like, oh, I need a teaspoon of salt. So what the hell is this little thing here? It's like, let's pour it out, but guess what? It doesn't come out very fast. Come out in a gentle pour, I guess. So, kind of making like, what's the difference between that and these? Just got too much shit going on there.
Then we beat this together till it's light and fluffy.
And here comes the other thing of cookies out of the oven. So we're going to pause it now while she mixes it and mixes it good.
We'll be back.
3 hours later. No, I'm just kidding. Megan added 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'm going to get ready to add
2 egg yolks.
2 egg yolks. Now, I know y'all have seen the trick online where they use the egg yolk, I mean not the egg yolk, the water bottle to, and guess what? It actually really does work.
It doesn't work.
I'm surprised. I was pleasantly surprised at how well it works. So I'm going to show you guys how well it actually works. Megan says I should show you, so I will show you. I'm trying to get it down so you can see what I'm doing. Alright. So we just use a water bottle. Just a water bottle. You put it over your egg yolk. Okay, lift it up so you can see. And you just suck it up. And then you just squirt it in. We'll do it again with this one, see? Look at that perfect little egg yolk in there. Oh, you can't see it. Look at that little baby. Look how slicker than you know what that works out.
You should go check my other recipe real quick and see how many of them need
Egg white?
and other silly waste.
Yep. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so we added 2 cups of flour to the... You like what we're looking at? All right, we added 2 cups of flour to the batch. As you can tell, the dough's getting kind of thick. Now, Megan, is this the dough that needs to be refrigerated? It needs to be refrigerated for at least 2 hours.
At least 2 hours, but we're gonna leave it in overnight, so. But now is the part where Gail has to work.
Wait, what? You're gonna make me work?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here for fun. I'm here for the shits and giggles, not for work.
What's your language on camera?
Ouch. I bruised myself. It bruised me immediately. Holy moly.
They're supposed to form it into a giant ball. And then bend it into a 4x6 rectangle, and then slice that in half. Wrap up each one. We'll put red sugar on one first and green sugar on one. And then wrap them up.
All right. I'm going to show you what that looks like when we're done. Because, you know, look, it's already bruising. Look at that.
I'm sorry.
Your mixer beat me up. All right, we'll be back in a minute.